Hello everyone, welcome to your astrological forecast for the year of 2024 for the sign of Cancer. So this is for everyone with their sun, their moon, or the rising sign in Cancer. And honestly, I cannot believe I'm already making a forecast for 2024. I'm going to talk about the slow-moving planets Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, Uranus, and then I will let you know, Cancer, the best months for career, for traveling, for love. So we're gonna dive deeper into those subjects. So let's start and see what the month of the year of 2024 has in store for you. So a lot of the planets are staying in the same sign, okay? Like Saturn, like Uranus, Neptune. So they are moving. The lessons you've learned in 2023 are moving into the year of 2024, okay? We do have a switch in planets with in signs with Pluto and also with Jupiter. So let's look at Saturn in your 9th house, which will stay there in the sign of Pisces. So Saturn is the planet of hard work, okay? And when it's in the 9th house, this indicates that a lot of you are working hard towards, for example, a study, a PhD, a university degree. It's making you work hard towards your belief systems. So it's really letting you explore what it is that you believe in. And sometimes you need a difficult situation in order to really see and explore what it is that you believe in as a person. It's also, Saturn could restrict you from traveling. So maybe you would like to travel, maybe you would like to go out there, and you know, 9th house is all about far away travel. So maybe in your mind you would like to travel overseas very far, but it's just not in the stars. At the same time, Saturn could make you work hard. So it could be that for work you're traveling all the time. So it could be either of these two extremes where you're traveling for work, for example, or you're traveling nonstop, and it kind of feels like a huge responsibility that you have to carry. Okay, so studying, traveling or not traveling, religion, belief systems, what is God to you? And maybe this is the year where you're kind of losing faith in yourself, losing faith in a God, and you're gonna have to lose this in order to regain it, to see like, actually, you know, I now understand why I had to go through this situation in order to regain perspective of myself and what I believe in. So you might step out of a certain organization because you're like, I don't have the same ethics as they do or the same morals. We are not in alignment when it comes to that, right? And then we have Jupiter on the 26th of May moving into the sign of Gemini, enhancing your spiritual journey, okay? So if you're interested in growing spiritually, Cancer, this is your year. You can grow tremendously. You can start to do meditation. You can have supernatural experiences if that's what you're after. You know, I'm not really into psychedelics, right? Because I believe that we can get there naturally. But if you are into that, this is the year to try. This is the year to connect. This is the year to do yoga, meditation, and it's gonna give you results with Jupiter, okay? It's like you have someone protecting you. It's like when someone is coming, like, let's say someone who doesn't have the best interest with you, Jupiter in the 12th house is protecting you. It's protecting you from that person harming you, okay? So this is the beautiful thing when Jupiter is in your 12th house. Up until the 26th of May, it's still in your 11th house. It's a beautiful placement to have fun, to go out, to do whatever your heart tells you to do. Like find your tribe, find your community. It's about happy times, doing workshops, finding inspirational people that you can learn from, It's a fantastic time to network and to spread the word of your product, your company. And at the same time this year, we have the North Node in Aries. Will stay there for the whole year, which means that you're pulled towards a new direction in your career. And this could be a transition that is slightly painful, okay? That is slightly like uncomfortable, because at the beginning of the year we have Chiron in a conjunction up till May, around May, right? We have a conjunction with Chiron, and it's like, I want to go in this direction, but somehow you're like, am I fully ready for this? Can I do this? Am I good enough? These questions might come up, but these doubts are there for you to heal, because Jupiter wants you to heal these patterns and to see them so you can actually go towards the destiny you want to go to, okay? So 10th house is obviously very much related to the public, to your career, your purpose, but your purpose is different. You know, a purpose is different for everyone, because purpose can become a full-time parent. It can be becoming a leader. And with Chiron in the 10th house, a lot of you are also interested in the healing arts, becoming a doctor, a nurse, a healer, an energy healer, a card reader, okay? Jupiter will help you get there. But at the same time, maybe you feel insecure sometimes, like, what do people think about this job? What do they think about me? So it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time. This expression is kind of related to your work situation, okay? Then we have Pluto, and Pluto is going to be in Capricorn up until the 21st of January. It will stay then in Aquarius up until the 3rd of September and then move back to Capricorn. It's gonna move back and forward a few times, okay? We had a taste last year of Pluto in Aquarius. Look at AI, look at technology. It's evolving. We have all these deep fake videos, like what's real and what's not. It's gonna be like a virtual reality kind of thing, and you will see technology is going to develop in really in a rapid pace. Then we have Jupiter in Gemini in an air sign, so this is about mental development. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so there will be super rapid developments that in some cases are going too far, because Pluto is also bringing the shadow side of the sign it's in, which is Aquarius. And Aquarius wants equality. It wants to think out of the box. But when is out of the box too out of the box, right? Like we see like everybody needs to be themselves, which is beautiful. I feel that everybody should be themselves. But where do we draw the line? Where do we include everyone, right? Like where do we stop? Where do we label and not label? Like sometimes we have to label, right? In astrology, we are kind of labeling, but in a way that's helping you define yourself better. And I know that non-defining yourself is the best, right? It's the ultimate spiritual experience, but most of us are living the human experience. And what is being yourself is that, you know, I knock on people's doors at night. That's who I am. Is that gonna be too far out? You know what I mean? Like, where do you draw the line of you being you is beautiful. Because, you know, as long as you don't harass other people in the situation, it's a beautiful thing. But if other people are neglected in the situation, so these shadow sides will come up, okay? And we have to experience that to set boundaries. And boundaries, if you've been following my channel, has been something I had to learn in my spiritual work, because I was thinking I need to be of service, I'm gonna be there for everyone, and this is what I'm supposed to do. And I just let everyone kind of take advantage of me, because I showed people I have no self. I'm gonna be selfless and I'm gonna help everyone, but at the cost of me. That cost me my health, that cost me, and then later I had to, like, I was already in these friendships, in these situations for so long that it was really hard to break the cycle. Okay, so that's gonna be key, okay, for you, because you're gonna have Pluto in the 8th house. Okay, this is about your transformation, massive transformations, Cancer. You're gonna have to shred skin. Some of you are gonna question your sexuality, your your gender. Maybe you're gonna question what is it that I want regarding intimacy? What is important to you? Maybe you're gonna go too far into your sexuality, and then you're gonna withdraw from it completely into celibacy. Okay, this is what you can see with Pluto in the 8th house. This is also a time, like, some of you might go through a divorce. You had Pluto in the 7th house, so this could mean that you were in a relationship where there were a lot of power struggles. Someone who was maybe dominant or manipulative. Pluto in its highest form is someone very powerful, beautiful, right? Because I don't want to bash the complete sign. If you're in a higher state of Pluto, you could be in a fantastic couple. So I'm just reading the energies of possibilities. Okay, it's a year where you need to get your taxes in order. You need to get your papers in order. Pluto will reveal any dirt when it comes to money. Okay, so be honest with your money, with your papers. Really important, because Pluto has no mercy. It will bring up all the underworld up. You could be interested in the occult. Spiritually, Cancer, you're gonna grow like nothing before. If you want a spiritual awakening, this is your year. Okay, this is the year to open up, to go to the next level. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. If you got married, and you know, it's a good time to really look into if you're going to have a joint bank account. Make up really, really good rules between you two. Okay, if you're in a business joint bank account, same thing. Look into that, right? Uranus will stay in Taurus. It's been there for, I mean, quite some time. You are really drawn to out of the box thinking friends, and maybe, you know, friends came, friends left. This is also the Uranus kind of energy on the global level, because Taurus is Earth, so it has been shaking things up like the actual Earth, right? It's been shaking things up in the money system, which in order for that, there will be new, like, discoveries, right? And actually, it's been interesting because I've been following this guy, is also Dutch. He is predicting earthquakes according to the planets. This is a very Uranus in Taurus placement, right? This is a new thing. It's new, it's alien to a lot of people, but yet intriguing. This is what Uranus in Taurus is like, okay? Then Mars retrograde by the end of the year in the sign of Leo. So we first had Venus retrograding Leo in 2023. And in December 2024, we're going to have Mars in Leo in your 2nd house. So there will be some things regarding money matters. Okay, so watch where you spend your money on. Don't overly spend. And also there could be suppressed anger regarding your self-worth. Maybe you haven't had good boundaries. And I don't know why I keep bringing boundaries up for you, Cancer. This is the year where you're gonna really dive into your spirituality. You're gonna discover so much more of yourself, but don't let it be at the cost of who you are. And that's why I had to tell you my story, because it's really reflecting on your energy for this year. Okay. We have few eclipses this year. So I'm going to tell you the eclipses, and then we're going to go to the best months for career, love, all these things. So 25th of March 2024, we have a lunar eclipse in Libra, okay? Libra is in your 4th house. South Node in your 4th house could disconnect you from family members. So some of you are letting go of certain family members. Some of you are letting go from your hometown. You're moving for a job, okay? This might come up during this eclipse. Then we have a total solar eclipse in Aries, very rare. You know, every few years we have a total solar eclipse. That's where we have complete darkness for a few minutes. 8th of April 2024. So that's a rare event. Check out where you can see it, from where you can see it best. In Aries, in your work house, okay? So a lot of focus on work, a lot of focus on your family and spirituality. Partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. That's the first eclipse on the 18th of September 2024 in Pisces and Virgo. So this is a pre-taste of the nodes moving into Virgo and Pisces, which will go there in the next year, okay? It's not in 2024 yet. And for you, Pisces is in the 9th house, so you might take a trip around this time, okay? So if you were wondering when to travel, could be definitely September. Annular solar eclipse in Libra on the 2nd of October 2024. So some of you are moving, you're letting go of old family patterns. Justice will come up regarding certain situations in your family. So definitely there's a lot of changes happening for you in the workplace, okay, and your family. The home situation as well. You're moving out, moving to a different type of living situation. Maybe you're moving out of your couple, moving. When you want to say too many things and it's hard to put it in a phrase, so you want to, maybe you're moving out with your couple and moving by yourself. So here are the best months for love, Cancer. January, February. Do want to take note that these months are quite intense because they are linking up with Pluto, okay? So there will be a lot of transformation there. October and December 2024. Work, best months for work. January, then exclamation mark, April, May and November. Best months for traveling, or month, March, best month for traveling, and around the eclipse, right, that I just told you, September, September. Best money month, August, and the best months or month to move is October, okay? So that's my forecast for 2024 for you, Cancer. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you. You can also book a private reading with me. I'll look into your chart, your year reading, your birth chart reading. You just have to send me an email you find in the description box below. I really appreciate your time for being here. I wanted to say I love you, but it's so soppy. Thank you and see you next time.